didn't want to just break records and just be remembered for breaking records. We wanted to get some silverware at the end of it and to obviously win both the Shield and the Championship. Like, it's unbelievable. So big credit has to go to everyone who's been part of the team, from players to staff. You know, the ownership group trusting us with this process. You know, it's all for them, and as well as the fans sticking by us. You know, with the records, one of the records is obviously our unbeaten run at home, something that we spoke highly of, and you know, it's just nice to give back to this city and this community.
It's been a crazy few days for you. How are you feeling after all of that?
Oh, I'm cool. Like, you know, it's I'm just doing my job. I'm here to win games and win, you know, football matches. So, yeah, it's we're here.
So you come here as a center back for Orlando City. Do you ever have any inkling that this is how your life path would go?
Probably not when I was playing. No, I was solely focused on representing Orlando City as best as I could. You know, it's a new chapter in my life, and any challenge that was in front of me, I'll take it hands on. And so, you know, I'm really grateful for getting this opportunity to lead this team. And yeah, like I said, I always felt like from my past playing career and being involved in this community, I always wanted to give something back. And you know, I feel like this is a pretty good way of giving back.
Can you talk about the parade a little bit today?
The what, sorry?
Going through the parade today?
The parade? No, like I said, you know, giving back to this community that I've seen so much, obviously this team as well. You know, we've been through hard times, but it's all been worth it to enjoy this moment with the community and the city and the fans. It's such a special moment, one that will live long in everyone's memories. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we can do this again.
Sleep since Saturday night?
A little bit, you know, but it's worth. You know, we've been working so hard for live this moment, so we need to enjoy every single moment. We need to enjoy with like our family, friends, and then especially with the Pride fans here.
How was it for you out there tonight with the parade and seeing all the fans who were up there talking?
Well, to be honest with you, I was no expert like to see so many people, and when I come close to the seat hall and then I see so many people in the street, make me feel so good, make me feel like so grateful for all of the hard work that we put like for make things happen this season. And like I say, this is for the players, for the staff, for who every single day wake up like so early to do the best, but for the seat too, because since I've come to Orlando, they welcome me so well, and then I need to give back something nice to them, and then it's time for enjoy now.
You talked about it being for the city. There were so many young kids out there in the crowd tonight that are getting to see a winning culture established in their home. What does that do for maybe young kids that want to play the game and want to be where you are one day?
It means so much, you know. We live our dreams now, but we want to inspire their dreams too, you know. We want to see, like, in the future, like, so many young players, kids, like, involved in the sport, no matter, like, if it's soccer or basketball or volleyball, whatever. Like, I think it's, like, a big key for have, like, a nice future and a really powerful, like, things to use to make like our community like more strong and then together. So I'm so happy to see so many young kids.
Martha, speaking about the future, what are you thinking about? Are you going to come back here and play? Have you thought about your future playing?
A little bit suspense, you know, what they're going to happen next year, because yeah, I'm maybe looking forward to play 1 or 2 more years. But right now, I can't have the answer because I just think about like my vacation time. I'm sorry. This season been so long, you know, and then every single day I was wake up and then think about what I can do, like to make myself good and then make my team good to achieve the goals that we talk about in beginning of this season. So there was too much, like mentally and physical, but we did. So now it's really hard to think about January, February. I don't know. I think about the next 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna take a flight and then go to a place and then, just relax, have a cold beer, and then, enjoy my time.
Great, thank you.
I'll be honest, I haven't really had a chance to sit and think about it. I've been overwhelmed and busy since we won the semifinal. I haven't even really got a chance to sit and think about it. We had end of season meetings early this morning, and we have more tomorrow. And the sporting director GM off season is my in season, so my head is already thinking about next season. Like, this is amazing and wonderful, and I need to actually make a conscious effort to soak this in and really be present. But I woke up with the realization that we're right back at 0 points again, and I've got to make sure they're prepared to be successful in 2025.
Haley, what did you think of the crowd and the overall the parade?
This was amazing. The turnout was amazing. Coming down the street, we had to part the Red Sea for the trolleys to come through, which was incredible. And then the crowd here at City Hall, this is amazing. I've only been to City Hall in Orlando one other time, so to be here and to be in the rotunda, celebrating this with our fans and our athletes and our staff and our families and friends is incredible.
I know, obviously you mentioned next season already building towards that. With such great accomplishments this year, what's that kind of milestone look like next year in terms of building the program further and kind of building the team?
Yeah, that's the hard part. When you win, right, you got to keep doing it. But I think this team is going to be successful for a long time. We've spent a lot of time and effort and been really deliberate around focusing on not just wins and losses, but focusing on doing things the right way and doing the right things. And I think you can see it with our athletes and our staff, how much fun we have and how committed we are to each other, how committed we are to the vision, how committed we are to the badge. No one here is bigger than the club, and those will continue to be our principles and our values moving forward. And I have to believe, and I've said this all along since I was hired, that when you focus on those things, results will come. So we're going to keep doing that.
Will you give a message to the young girls up there?
Follow your dreams. Anything can happen. I have lived many, many lives in my 20s and 30s, and to be here in Orlando and working with Marta, the GOAT, every single day, it's such an unbelievable honor and pleasure, and you put your mind to it, you can achieve it, and don't let anybody tell you no.
What do you think about the back-to-back the next year?
What's that?
The back-to-back the next year, maybe?
Back-to-back? It's tough. Winning in this league is exceptionally hard. I would love to do that. Obviously, that's our goal every year. We want to bring championships home to Orlando. But it's going to be tough. The league is tough. A lot can happen in the off season, and that's why it's really important we continue to focus on always improving and always growing.
Fans, and they turned out in such force. There was such energy, and we couldn't be anything without our fans. So just a lot of gratitude, and hopefully more to come of this, because it's the first major league championship for City of Orlando, and I think just getting a taste of that for our fans was really special.
Mark, you guys acquired the club in 2021. What's it like to kind of have seen the path from newly acquiring them to now winning both the Shield and the championship?
Well, I think for the Orlando Pride, it's something we believed in from day one. Not just the Orlando Pride, the NWSL, women's sports in general. And I just think it's a great story to say what incredible leadership can do for an organization, and having Haley Carter and Seb Hines and Jared Dillon leading us, and the players we have, our staff, just an incredible effort all around. So the investment, the resources we make to make that happen, but we were fortunate to have them leading our club, and here are the results, and hopefully we're in a place now to be consistently competitive and win more of these, because it's something I know our fans want very much.
I know you guys made a lot of investments in the club in the past year, the stadium and all that. Winning something like this, what does that do for the sort of trajectory of those next steps of going, how do we invest further into the team, the facilities?
Well, I think this whole thing has a momentum as far as the fans, the fan engagement, the experience they have at Interco Stadium makes it that much more special. And I think this kind of winning and the players that young people, older people alike can admire, people like Marta and Barbara Banda and Anna Morehouse. These are great players on and off the field. So we couldn't be more proud of every element of our club, and I think all of this is going to lead to momentum to continue to grow this entire
entire situation.
The men's team is obviously in the semifinals. How exciting is it right now to be an Orlando soccer fan and be an owner of both clubs?
Well, again, it's so incredibly difficult to win at the highest level of professional sports, and we couldn't be more proud of both our soccer clubs. The Orlando City's had a great run. Oscar Pereira and Luis Muzzi, we're going to root them on Saturday night and hopefully get to the MLS Cup. And I know a lot of hard work goes into all of this, so hopefully the Pride's winning ways will be contagious and spill over to the city side.